USA International. This is the Dirt Legends. We're here for Nick's viewer time slot. This time we've moved it to the league. He's moved it to the league. So we're actually in the session with him and everyone else that we've been in a different split than. So everyone's in the cool split this week. And for the rest of how long we run this, I don't know if it's full season yet, but it should be fun. I didn't think I was going to like this car here at USA Dirt, but it's actually not been too bad. There's a really big bump right there on the exit of 4 on the bottom. That is really tough. But we'll see. We're not going to be very quick. As you might expect, I just completely blew that corner. Running a setup Nick shared. Tried OSR. I think that's what was shared on the Discord. It seemed okay, but this one was quicker. This one had lower air pressures. See if we can do anything. A 27.4 is about all I got. Well, there's a 27.2. Different track state, I guess. Okay, we gained a lot of time, but we were much slower and have a bad exit because we're on the bottom. See if we can gain anything here. Gain a lot on the bottom there. Can we hold it to the line? We're going to lose a lot because we're getting a bad exit. It's actually going to be a really good lap. Oh my gosh. 27.0. That puts us P2.
It's over.
Has Nick gone yet? Has anyone gone yet? That was unexpected. We beat Connor. I think a lot of the fast guys haven't gone yet. That is by far my best lap. Nick with a 27.1, but I think that's his first lap. So we might drop a little bit, but there are heats and a couple B mains. Should be fun. And I will be right back. I have to see what my dog is doing. Alright, sorry about that. I guess he was just getting on a toy or something. But Nick goes up and gets the pole by pretty good margin. Is Landon here? He was quick. Yeah, he only ran 27.2. In the Discord, he said he ran a 27.0. So Nick is starting from the pole in the first heat. We also got Connor, Spencer, Mitch, Brett, Nick, and Rick all in heat 1. So this will be a fun one. I don't have any idea what heat I got. Heat 4. Joseph saying hi. Got Nick with his all yellow car. Let's try and find a camera that works. This one's probably okay. Let's turn the group off. Just do this. I don't know if I like that. So I'm going to be waiting a long time. What does camera 2 look like? Maybe we'll just do camera 3. I'd like to see down the straightaway, the back stretch. We are live. They're getting ready to go green.
Green flag, green flag.
Get my Diet Dr. Pepper out. And Nick shoots out to the lead. They're 3 wide behind him. Connor and Mitch and Nick King all right around each other. The winners of the heats automatically transfer into the A main, and then the rest have to go to the B main, and then like the top 6 from the B mains transfer. So looks like Nick is going to transfer right in to his own race, so that's probably good. We're be lucky to win a heat race. I don't know if we're going to be capable of doing that, but hopefully we can get top 6 and not hit the wall and flip over a bunch, like we are prone to do. Right now the battle up here for second. No transfer positions other than the first place here, so they just have to hope Nick makes a mistake. Nick's got a really big lead. He's really hugging the bottom. I think the bottom, if you can get it hooked up, is the fastest, what we found in the qualifying. Very surprised I was able to run that good of a lap. You can see the track's already getting slick on entry. Nick out to a very big advantage. Pretty sure he shared the set with everyone. I know he did in the Discord. I don't know if he did in this session. People in the back are hitting the wall. These guys are all continuing to have a really good race, pretty close to each other, but not much to gain.
Nick's like gone.
Yeah, Nick is gone. They're still racing hard. How many laps? 8 laps? Okay. 5 minutes. 8 laps probably be quicker. They're on lap 5. All eyes on Nick. See if he can avoid making mistakes. I'm sure he will be able to. That is the only transfer position. He went a little wide there. He tried the middle line in 1 and 2. The only thing that's concerning to me about the bottom line is the exit of turn 4. There's a huge bump right there on the inside by the inside wall, and that really upset the car every time I tried to go down there. That's kind of got me worried for running that line. But then I started running the middle in practice, and I felt that wasn't very fast at all, so I'm going to be struggling to figure out where the speed is, I imagine. Especially once the track gets slicked off. Nick has kind of went above the slick on entry. Close battle behind him, though. We can get there. Spencer and Connor having a good race. I think Connor was looking to the inside. He's going right down through the slick to the bottom line. But still no hope of catching Nick. Where did Mitch go? Did he get loose or hit the wall or something? He's dropped way back from that group. He was up there with them. And I think that is the checkered flag. So Nick transfers pretty easily. Next heat, we got Wesley, Ryan, Brandon, Kenneth, Zachary, Joseph, who we were talking to, and Wade. Wesley starting on pole. That's a nice looking car there. All right. See if Wesley can pull away or if Ryan's got anything for him. This camera's a little bit too close. Let's zoom that out if we can. Just right at the line. Brandon and Ryan in their familiar colors. What will the race for the lead be like here? What position are we starting in the heat? That's going to make a difference. Okay, we're on pole for Heat 4, so we might have a chance at winning it if we can pull away. We might be okay. I don't know if I'm going to be faster than any of these guys. I think I may be, but we'll see. If we get a good start and just pull away like Nick did, we'll be good. I will be very happy
Green,
if I
green,
win the
green.
heat, but not banking on it. 3 wide, middle of the pack. Brandon gets shuffled out. Wesley gets a pretty good advantage already. Is Ryan going to be able to catch up? Wesley all the way to the bottom. I don't know if the track state carries over between the heats either. If it does, we're going to get like the slickest track out of all the heats, which could be tricky for me because I haven't really practiced on any of that. Ryan to the bottom as Wesley goes to the middle line. But still, Wesley has a good lead. Ryan got a little bit sideways there on exit. That kind of killed his straightaway speed. Wesley stretches that lead out just a bit more. Looking like it's going to take another mistake, just like it did for Nick's race, for anything to happen. There you see the gap. But Wesley does slide up a little bit on exit, loses a bit of time, but he's still good down the straightaway. He just needs to keep it together. Don't make anything major happen. No major mistakes or slides. Just keep it underneath him and should be able to transfer right to the A main. Gap a little bit closer that time, but not that close. Ryan's getting some pressure behind him, which could make catching Wesley very difficult. Ryan gets a really good run through turn 1 there. He slides up way out wide on the exit of 2, though, and that just loses so much time trying that slider line. But the gap remaining about the same. I think they're a little bit closer that time than they were last lap. Ryan runs the middle of the track there. But still, very big gap to make up in the little amount of time left for Ryan to be able to challenge for that transfer position. There are 2 laps to go, I believe. Ryan slides out wide again. He's nearly letting the 97 of Zachary to his inside. Gap a little bit wider that time. Ryan's trying to hug the white or the inside wall there on exit, which can be the fastest if you can avoid those bumps somehow or drive through them. Every time I tried it, I just my car would get so upset and it would pitch way sideways. Gap a little bit wider now. They're coming to the white flag, I think. No, this is the white flag lap. Zachary trying to get around Ryan, but it's not going to matter. Wesley gets his heat win, and he will move on to the A main straight from the heat. So good race. They've been clean so far, but they're not many cars, I guess. Heat 3, we got Tracy, Billy, Landon, Christopher, Chase, Nick Martin, and Wade is not here. He lagged out a couple times, it says. So, can Tracy go right in? Where is he? Number 7. Starting on pole. Billy, I think, will be quick. Tracy is a Class C dirt racer. I don't think his iRating is very high. It might be around mine, like 1600, I think. So we'll see. Landon, I know, is very quick. So I'm surprised he qualified so far back, but we'll see if he can make anything happen and charge up and get the win here. Do I have them muted? I don't think so. No. Okay. think this one is going to be the most competitive. I think Billy and Landon both have a shot at the win, as well as Tracy. We'll see how this start goes. If he gets a good enough jump and just pulls away, then the track position really helps. Make sure we're live as well. We are. Yeah, heat 4.
Green, green, green.
Tracy gets a huge jump on the field there. Landon stuck behind Billy. Oh, he almost gets taken out. Someone slid up. Almost got him in the left rear. Billy strong run through the center of the corner, but he's going to slide up. Someone catches the inside wall back there. Landon is charging fast, though. He is going to have something for Tracy, I think. And Billy not that far back from either of them. Landon coming on strong out of the corner, though. How's he going to make this pass? I might be able to learn how to pass if I watch this. We'll have to see. Landon gets a good drive through the center. He's going to cut down underneath him nearly to his inside. But not quite. Has to fall in line. They're wrecking behind him. I think Landon's trying to get the cut down line working. He can drive underneath him out of the corner, and he's going to try it here. He gets to his inside, pulls even of him. Actually going to lead that lap, I think. Landon has a really good shot of winning this heat race, but he slides up, runs out of room. Tracy's still up there. They're still side by side. Landon just an edge ahead of Tracy. That inside line is going to be so strong on entry, though. He can slide up. And Tracy can try and pull underneath him, but Landon clears him without issue. Now, will he be able to pull away, or will Tracy be able to fight back? Tracy goes to the bottom here. He clears him for a second, slides up, gets very sideways, kills his run out of the corner. Landon's going to be able to clear him back. Just barely, though. Tracy was actually managed to stay behind him pretty closely. Billy's still back there. If these guys make contact, he could take advantage. But Landon got a good lead now. Tracy again going to try for the bottom. But I think Landon is just too fast. He is pulling away. It looks like he's going to be the one to transfer this time. Good race. First heat we saw actually have some action for the leader. Tracy falling back now. Tracy just not as fast as Landon. I don't think many of us here are as fast as Landon. He is very quick. See that gap. Billy kind of falling back now. He's getting challenged by the Valvoline car. And not many laps left. This is the white flag. And it looks like Landon is going to come away with this one cleanly. And I just noticed the numbers on the top of the car are pointed in the wrong direction. And that's annoying. Tracy pushing really hard, trying to get anything. Just nothing.
Good racing, Tracy.
Good run to Landon. Good win. And it's time for us to hopefully do good as well. No idea if we'll be able to. But we got Chris, Troy, James, and Jeff, and Raymond in this heat. For some reason I'm on the private channel. I don't know if we're going to be any good. I hope we are. Nothing to turn off there. I forgot to remove fuel, but I did that in practice and was slower. So I'm not too concerned. It's just one click. Let's hope we're not terrible.
Alright, man, we're going green next Stand by.
Just 8 laps. Track is completely slicked off. I have no idea how it's going to feel. I hope I'm not the only one to just self-spin from the lead. That would suck on corner entry. I got no practice on a track this slick. All my practice was in the open session, which it wasn't, and then the little 15-minute thing before the race started, but I didn't do much there. I was eating dinner.
Get ready.
But here we go.
Alright, man. The race car is in.
Decent jump.
Green flag, green flag.
Let's see what we can do here. Car doesn't turn at all. Are we going to be able to pull away? I have no idea. It doesn't look like it. Come on. A little bit more track to work with in 3 and 4 than in 1 and 2 with the slick. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good here. Let's just be smooth, not make any mistakes. Try and stay above
My
it.
bad, James. You're all good.
Little lift on entry I don't think is 100% necessary. I think you can full throttle it. But the lift just helps me keep myself honest, I think. But man, he's right on our tail. We're not pulling away. He's not going to make this easy on us. We get bogged down through the center, but we have a decent-ish exit. Not a great exit. Dang it.
5 laps to go.
Just 5 to go. But that is a lot of time in an 8-lap race. We just need to run that top line above the slick. That's the only thing we can do, I think, to have a chance here. That is what's feeling best for me right now. And I'd love to win this and transfer right in. Car's not turning into 1 because of how much the inside slicked off. He's on my inside. He gets a bad exit though. Not that bad, but not as good as me on the top side. He is giving me a good race here. I think I need to lift more on entry. That felt better there. I like that. But he's right on my bumper. I think if we hold the middle line, it's going to be really hard for him to get a run and pass us. But we'll see. 2 laps to go. He's looking low again. He's there. Oh, can we get an exit? He has a bad corner, pushes up real bad, gets sideways, bogs down. Oh my gosh, that was close. We barely make it. We barely make it. We still got one more corner not to slam the wall. That was a close race though. He dove it in, tried to slide up, but I was still on his outside. Just nothing he could do there. Thankfully, kept it off of us. Did a good job. Yeah, good race. That was fun. Good race to him.
Man, you drove a good race.
I'm happy to win. Apparently there's supposed to be cautions in the heats, but there weren't any.
Yeah, fun.
Whew, I am happy to transfer right in. Doesn't matter at all what we're doing in the B main. or the two mains. Thankfully, we're not even racing in the mains. Actually, I thought we'd still have to race, but no, we transfer right in. We can just take a break, have a soda. I don't know if I've shown the car yet. It's just plain white, basically, with a little stripe. I've shown it. Just a couple sponsors on the back, me and Diet Dr. Pepper, and black numbers. I cannot believe these are supposed to be pointed to the infield. Like, top of the number is supposed to be on this side. I don't know what they're doing with that. Maybe the rules are different for dirt. I don't know. But that was a fun race. Very fun race. Go to the leader, please. Spencer, all the top six are trying to transfer in. We need to go to TV3. Top 6 advance. We got Spencer, Tracy. It's easier to read this. Spencer, Tracy, Connor, Billy, Mitch, Christopher, Nick, Chase, Rick, Nick Martin, Brett Edwards for the C main. Top 6 transfer right in. Just 2 B mains, basically. It's just called the C main. So transfer spot now is Christopher. See if he can hold it.
Green, green, green.
And there they go. Single file up front. Come around and see what the positions are. I think transfer position is not Christopher right now. I think it is. Yeah, he's in 7th. Mitch is currently in the transfer spot in that number 2 car. Looking to the middle of Billy and the 51. Mitch trying to make sure that he can get into transfer spot. There's a wreck in the back. Unfortunate there, no caution again. 3 wide still here. Mitch is in danger of dropping out of the transfer position. Billy gets into the wall and then gets into Mitch, and Spencer is wrecking as well, and he was in 2nd place. I think the slick is really throwing people off. They're trying to stay above it and getting too high. And that is a huge shakeup for the feature. That was an automatic caution. So I guess they just didn't have anyone. In front of and behind them for the first couple wrecks. But that completely shakes up the top 6. That's Tracy, Connor, Chase is up here now, Billy is in, Mitch, and Christopher I think will be in. We got to see him cross the line here.
My bad.
That wasn't just Spencer, that was multiple wrecks happening at the same time. Crazy development. Crazy development. Yeah, Billy's in 5th, Mitch is in 6th. Christopher's still in 7th, it says. You know what? The caution laps don't count, so they're not updating the positions until we go green. That makes sense. Pretty sure Christopher's in now. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's the last transfer position since Spencer got wrecked, but Mitch and Billy both made contact, pretty heavy contact. Billy into the wall and then spun down into Mitch. Will they be able to hold the transfer positions? We will have to see. This is very interesting. We are live. Green is out.
Green flag, green flag.
Mitch going right to the outside of Billy. Transfer spot right now is Christopher in that 42 car. 51 nearly into the wall again. But everyone keeps it clean. 51 I think hit the wall during that caution incidents. Oh, Billy getting loose.
All right, man.
Wrecking.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
He is out. Billy gets down there on the inside. I think he just hits that big bump down there, and it just completely upsets the car, spins him around, and he is into the back of the C main, and that will knock him straight out of transfer spot. Very, very interesting. Much more going on. Much more going on in this C main than the heat races. The heat races were pretty clean throughout. Just a couple little contacts in the back of a couple of them, but overall, this one's had a lot more incidents. Spencer out after the wreck. I think that's going to put Nick King into transfer position. Unless Billy can make his way through. They're only on lap 4 out of 12, so he's definitely got time, but is his car driving wrong? Is it not driving well? That's why he spun out down there. Or it could have been those bumps. Chase is in the 51. I'll try and remember that. Very, very crazy. Very crazy stuff. Only 9 cars left. 6 transfer in.
Green, green,
Tracy
green.
gets a decent start. Nick King getting challenged. That is Nick King, right? Yes. I want to make sure he wasn't Nick Martin. He's getting challenged by the 35. 35 looking to his inside. I think he's going to get there. Is he going to be able to hold it down there by the inside wall? Billy's still trying to run the bottom, but he's a little bit higher than he was. He's trying to be above that slick on exit. Thankfully, the exit of turn 4 hasn't slicked up completely. There's a little strip on the bottom, but in our race we found it to not be too bad. Nick King getting challenged there. He's going to get past almost. 35 gets a little bit loose on the inside, and here comes Billy. He's trying to get back into transfer spot. Be a heck of a drive if he could do it. Top 6 have no reason to fight themselves too hard. He blinks there a little bit, but stays there. It looked like he was going to hit the outside wall until he blinked. Billy knocking on the door. These guys 2x2 for that transfer spot. Nick gets a little bit loose through the center. I think Billy's quicker than both of them. He's just got nowhere to go right now. Everybody's trying to run really high to get away from the no grip part of the track. Billy looking to the inside of Nick King. Nick King is out of transfer spot now. Got passed by 2 cars there. Billy in 7th with Brett in the transfer spot now. Will Billy be able to do anything? He will track him down, it looks like. Billy working that middle groove. Brett is just getting a little bit too sideways on the exit of turn 4 right now, I think. But he's still holding in front of him. But Billy inching closer. Getting a good run through the center. Almost into the wall. That slick is really throwing it off everyone's lines, especially on exit. Whoa, and Nick King and Billy come together. Oh, and Billy slides down.
Sorry, Billy, that wasn't my
Gets
fault.
in Nick
Was it?
Martin. Nick King on the inside, and Billy was just coming down a little bit. I don't think Billy expected Nick to be down there that quick, but Nick definitely slid up. Unfortunate situation there. Slid up through the slick. Caution is not out, I have just learned. Thought there was a caution there. Christopher's in. Mitch. What happened to
My
Mitch?
bad, sorry.
I thought the caution had come out. Mitch having a bad exit out of turn 4. Well, and we missed the end because we were looking at the wrecks. I thought that caution had come out. But the finishing order, Mitch still transfers Tracy, Connor, Chase, Mitch, Christopher, and Brett. Brett sneaks in. He was getting challenged by Billy. I think Billy would have gotten around him had he not made contact with Nick at the end there. Really unfortunate situation there. That was crazy. But now we're going to the B. Ryan up on the pole. Chris, who we had the great heat race with, looks like he should be safely in transfer's position if he can keep it clean. Zachary, Raymond, Brandon, Jeff, Kenneth, James, Joseph, and Troy, and Wade. And Wade has made it back into the server, so he is in and has a chance. Right now on the cusp of transferring is Kenneth and Jeff, starting pretty close to each other there, a couple rows apart. So we'll see Kenneth in the 10 car, Jeff in the 62. We'll see what happens here. Will this one be as big of a mess as the previous heat was, or main?
Green flag, green flag.
Clean start. Everyone's sliding up through that slick, trying to get down. Oh, 19 goes to the middle, 3 wide. 10 had to back out of it. Kenneth. I think Kenneth is the transfer car right now in 6th. But he's running really high here, almost into the wall. He gets bumps. Nearly comes down and clips the 29 and loses a bunch of positions. Not the 29, the 62. No, it was the 29 up there. So 29 in transfer position, that's James. Looks like he's going to pass on the outside. The 19. But can't get it done and fall back in line. Everyone's trying to ride that top line above the slick. They're up as high as they can go to get away from it, in the marbles even. He's still safely in transfer. He's going to go down to the bottom, try and slide up. Really good move there. The 19 had a bad corner. He's going to clear him easily. That is not for position or transfer position. 19 is on the bubble now, Raymond. But he just got passed by Troy, or is trying to get past, with a 22 car. Looks like he will. 22 is going to clear him down the back straightaway. So 22 into transfer position now. Everyone up front is keeping it clean. Raymond really struggling right now. And that gives the 22 a pretty nice gap. So we'll see if Jeff can make his way up there. Otherwise, this could be how it finishes, and this could be the transfer group. Ryan has lost the lead up front. Up front is actually Chris. He's very quick. As we saw in the heat race, he was challenging us the whole time. He's passed for the lead. Zachary, Ryan, Brandon, James in 5th, and then Troy and Jeff has closed the gap a little bit. Troy also right on the back bumper of James. Hopefully they keep it clean. If any contact there, it might knock them both out of transferring. With the whole field basically right behind them. So anything could happen there. Troy going to the middle, running through the slick. It's actually working okay for him, it looks like. Not a great exit, but that does open the gap up behind him a little bit. All he should be concerned about are the cars behind him, but if he thinks he's being held up by James, he doesn't want to wait around. They're going to be too wide now. And James doesn't want to give up too much and have those other people behind him knock him out of transfer position right there. And Troy gets a very bad bump in the middle of 1 and 2 and washes way up, almost makes contact. And that puts him back. Oh, and he's blinking. He's gone. He's back. He's on transfer position. That's Joseph, I think, right behind him. Jeff has fallen back. Joseph looking on the inside. Oh, they're going to almost make contact there. He almost gets in the left rear of Troy, but they somehow keep it clean. I thought he was going straight for his left rear there. We got 3 laps to go. These guys are racing really hard. The 29 and the 22 are both transferring at the moment. Oh, Troy gets the wall a little bit down the straightaway. That makes him, upsets his car. Oh, and he's sliding up in front of Joseph. Gets a little bit of contact. That gets Joseph to his outside. Are they going to be able to keep it too wide through the corner? Is Troy going to be able to get back in? He clears him, slides up. Joseph looks to the crossover. Goes to his inside. Oh, and Troy again into the wall. Into the wall again, and that knocks him right out. Now Joseph's in, and Jeff looking to his inside. Jeff gets a bad exit. Too wide behind him. Jeff going over the grass, trying to make up any ground on the bottom. The battle for the feature is right here, and Joseph's got a pretty good lead. You can see it right there. Really good move by Joseph to get around him. And that is the checkered right there. So Joseph transfers in right at the last minute. Great run. So Chris wins that. Whoops. Good job to him. Zachary and Ryan, Brandon, James, and then Joseph make up the final positions. We are going to the feature race. We got 5 minutes, or 2 minutes of practice. Then a 25 lap feature. We are going to be starting P4. I hope that we can avoid making mistakes and doing anything crazy. I guess we should go out and see how the track feels all slicked up even more than it was for our heat race. Crazy. That was a good couple races there. Heat 1 and 2 was kind of just the leader pulled away and that was it, but Heat 3 and 4, pretty close battle. My race and then Landon. And then the features were really interesting. A lot of moving, a lot of big developments, and the cautions. So great race to everybody. Unfortunate that some people didn't make it, but that's the way it goes with the heat racing. Some people get unlucky. I thought Billy was going to be really quick, but he just got really used up and had some mistakes happen in his main, B main, C main. But overall, good racing.
Car stops down low.
Now for the feature, I don't really care where I finish. I'm just going to hopefully use the track position to my advantage and try not to lose too much and try and just keep it clean.
All clear, all clear.
It was just, my goal was just to make the race, so anything on top of that will be perfectly fine, and we are starting P4, which I will take. Definitely will take it. We're not running very good laps here with how slicked up the track is. I just ran a 28.0. It's like 2 seconds slower, 1 second slower, I guess, than the green track lap. Let's see, qualifying is 27.0. And we are going to the grid. This is going to be crazy. I hope we survive. We are starting P4. Insanity. We're starting that high up. Nick on pole. Wesley and Landon right behind him.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now.
We got,
Pit road is
I
closed.
think, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 25 laps. Cautions do not count, but there are cautions. Cautions don't count for
Go
laps,
back there, buddy.
but they count for time.
Good luck.
So if we get a bunch of cautions, we may not complete all the laps, but I think we'll be okay. The racing we saw up to this point was pretty good.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
But the beginning here is going to be really scary with how slick the track is and how stacked up we're all going to be. Big field. Most cars we've had on track at once. We got 16 guys here. We will see what we can do. Well, we are, I think, in the preferred groove for my race anyway, top line. I think the bottom's going to be quickest, but I don't think I can get down there and
Get ready.
be consistent with how slick it is. Just don't think that's going to be very good. We will see what we can do.
Alright, man.
Nick is
Pace
going.
cars in. Green flag, green flag.
We got a decent start, but we have to wait on Wesley. Nick goes right up to the top line to get away from that slick. And I am comfortable right here. Nick goes to the bottom, 3 and 4. Slides up. That might be a good line, slider line, if he can avoid pushing up too far and hitting the wall. They're racing hard behind us. We're single file here. I feel really outclassed being up here, but we will take it. Just going to be trying to avoid that slick. Try and get decent exits. See if anybody has anything for Nick. Chris is right on our bumper again. He might get around us now. We've got a lot of laps and he's already here. And the nose just pushes really bad on the bottom.
Alright, man,
And we get a caution.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road
Good
is
start to the
closed.
race. We're going to have single file restarts, I think he said. Redrop back to 5th, but that's fine. Felt like we might have been able to get around Wesley there. He was struggling pretty bad on the bottom, but caution kind of saved him there. Not sure we would have been able to, but I'm going to run down here in the slick just to try and keep that top line as fresh as possible for me. Wesley's going to run up top. After
Pit road is now open.
the main race, we'll take a look at the incidents in this race, since we kind of already saw them all for the other races, as the just watching the races. We'll see if Landon can get up there and race Nick. Nick is just too good.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Pit road is closed.
Alright. Don't have to pace around too long, so that's good. Only 23 laps to go. And 32 minutes, so I think we should easily be able to get that in. I need the top, though.
Get ready.
9.
Everybody figuring out some lines here, I'm not sure.
The pace car is in.
Wasn't sure if they were going, I couldn't
Green
see them.
flag, green flag.
On the outside of Wesley, he left it open. He's going to slide up in front of us. Nothing I can do about it. Just have to fall in line here. I don't really want to look low. Nick is getting that slider line to work in 3 and 4. I'm on
Yeah,
Wesley's
one outside.
inside here,
You're clear high, clear high.
briefly. We'll try down here for now, since I'm already here. We're still
Yeah, one
there.
outside.
Not too bad. I didn't actually
Still
feel
there.
that bad,
Hold your line.
but I did
You're
slow
clear
down
high,
a lot.
Clear high.
We're getting very sideways. There's the big bump. We clear him. He's going to get the big run on the outside.
Got one outside. We have 20 laps to go at the line.
Landon has
Clear
moved
high,
to the
clear
lead.
high. You're back and forth. Outside.
We're racing hard here. We're getting stacked up.
Stay
I'm
low.
trying to do everything I can, but just not fast enough.
You're clear high, clear high.
Alright, we slide up. We are in fourth. Back to fourth. Whew. That was fun. Alright, let's try and keep our foot in it up here as much as we can. See if we can catch up to these three and get away from Zachary. But I was kind of like, oh, we're 3 wide. I did not expect to be 3 wide.
All right, man.
Sorry, I
Caution
did
is
not
out.
have any
Caution is
idea
out.
we were 3
Line up
wide.
single file. Pit road is closed.
Dang it.
Catch the 35 car. Past the 07.
That wrecked
Past the,
quite a few
catch
people.
The 07 car. Catch the
Yeah, I had
07
no
car.
idea. I thought Zachary was on our inside, and then he was just running the middle. And then I saw Wesley was on his inside. I had no clue.
Pit road is now open.
I came down. I didn't know we were 3 wide. I was on the top.
I did a bunch of flips.
I just kind of spun. It was kind of boring of a wreck for me. That's unfortunate.
All right, man. We're going green next time by. Pit road is closed.
Sorry to Ryan and Zachary. I just had no idea. I was looking left, and then, like, I thought James or Zachary was on our inside, so I was just running the top line a little bit. Thought I could slide down a bit, or maybe I didn't even realize I was sliding down. And then he was like way higher than I expected. Then I saw Wesley on his inside, so I just had no clue. Let's not blow the engine. That's unfortunate. That was a good race up there, though.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Zachary, I think, took the blame for it, he said. We'll see if we
Black
have any
clear?
speed left. We're just going to wait for a minute, see if we can get settled in. I should have tried going down to the bottom, since we had passed Wesley on the bottom there.
Outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
Oh,
Clear, 2 wide.
nah, I was getting
Stay
it to
high.
work pretty
Here's the car
well.
on the low side. Clear low, clear low.
But we went up to the
Have a
top
slow car
again.
on the bottom.
Black there,
Inside.
anybody?
All clear, all clear. Car stops
Wesley
down low.
was in
All
that,
right, man,
apparently.
Caution is out, caution is out.
We have to
Line
let
up single
the
file. Pit road is closed. Let the
35 of Brett
35
by.
car by. He had
Nick, probably
position when
can't
the
hear
yellow
you.
flag came out.
Oh, trying to get out of the way. I think
Let the
everyone
07 car
gets their
by. Pit road
positions
is
back
now
because
open.
we didn't go green long enough, unfortunately. I made a couple passes there. But Wesley goes to the back. Hey, welcome. So, all of us who were around each other up front are now around each other in the back.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. Pit road is closed.
Oh well. This is for fun. I've been having a lot of fun. That was a fun race up there with Wesley until we turned down on 2 of them. My spotter never called the 3 wide. The spotter's kind of funky
Get
on
ready.
the third. So I just couldn't see it and had no idea. Wasn't really looking out my left window. I have triple screens, but even then, still wasn't
Pace
easy to
car is
see.
in. Green, green, green.
Alright, let's get some laps in here. I'm gonna go to the bottom. Oh, 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 oh. I think we're 3 wide again.
Got one outside.
Or we were.
All clear, all clear.
Oh,
Go
big
high.
wreck up ahead.
Got one outside.
Whoa!
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single
I had to go
file.
way low
Your road
there.
is closed. Let the 35.
I think Wesley
car
got
by.
in
He had
that.
position when the yellow flag
Sorry
came out.
guys, it's my fault. Got loose, hit the wall.
Dang it, we keep passing Brett and then having to let him by because of the cautions. You gotta pass me.
Let the 55.
Oh, he's probably
car
has to
by.
look.
He had the position when the yellow flag
Everybody
came
we
out.
pass at the beginning, we have to give the positions right back.
Past the 42. Past the pit road is now open. Let the 35.
Alright, we're
car
trying to
by.
How
get
does
figured
they
out
get
here.
the lead?
Position when the yellow flag came
We're
out.
trying to figure it out here.
Past the
I don't know, it
42.
just told me to go
Past
up
the-
here.
Chase is on the lead now somehow.
He better not be the leader.
car.
That doesn't make much sense.
Chase, didn't you say you needed a black clear?
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's weird.
Oh, well, it's kind of, I mean, Nick don't do that in the, well, he normally does. I
Your road
don't
is
know why,
closed.
I guess he ain't doing it.
I don't think he has any idea that anybody would have one. Okay.
Behind me. He was behind Mitch, actually.
He just put in chat, just move to the correct spot, he'll clear the black flags if you didn't see his message.
I believe you were 7th, Chase.
I don't know where he was.
So just pass him?
Yeah, he said he'll clear the
All right,
black
man,
flags
We're going green next time. Bye.
once the green happens.
Okay, good, thank you.
Gotta make sure people know, because not everyone has the all teams on. Have to be the liaison. Yeah, no cheesing it.
Chris, you have that spot. He's gonna clear blacks.
Get ready.
This has been a fun event though, even though I've wrecked. And we've had a couple cautions here. This is a fun combo. Fun to do heat races with these
All right,
cars.
man. Pace cars in.
Whoa, we are not going. Did not think. Everyone's got black flag. Alright, we should all be good now. Let's see if we can get up here and get back. Try and work our way back to the top 10, just a couple spaces ahead of us. Oh, they're gonna make contact.
Go low.
Oh, I gotta go
Go
low.
low. Go low.
Oh!
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Tried to miss
Your
that.
road
I think
closed.
we're okay.
Let the 07
We just got
car
spun
by.
around.
Let the 6 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag
That was a
came
more
out.
fun wreck than the first one. We have to let the 6 by. We probably
I think
Half.
51, you gotta go off the track, pal.
have to go
Don
around
us all, let you by again.
the pace car.
Yeah, 51, just get up.
Oh no. Are we stuck
No.
behind the pace car?
I don't know what, the score must have broke or something, because like,
Pit road is
51's got
now
past
open.
us all again.
I didn't even do anything. I don't, like, understand.
I don't know why it's saying you gotta be the leader, that's stupid.
Being the 6 car, or the 4 car. No, the 6 car, yeah, I'm being told to let the 6 car by.
6 car just went to the pits. I think the scoring's messed up because the caution laps don't count. We keep having a caution too quickly and it keeps reverting back to whatever it was. We're not doing enough laps under green.
Where's the pace truck?
Coming off
Let
to it right
the
now.
07 car by.
Oh, the whole field has to go by. So we were okay. Whole field had to let the pace car by. Really confusing situation. We're just not doing enough laps and it keeps reverting back because they don't count. But I think Nick will clear the black flags again.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Are we going green? Are we settled? Are we good? Are we in good shape? I think so. We're in 10th, I think. No. Yeah. I think we're in 10th now. I think we passed a couple people that were in that wreck, but James just caught us in the right rear. Thankfully, we just spun around, didn't hit anything. I tried to just gun it around the bottom, but he slid down too much.
Get
But
ready.
not his fault. He was in the middle of crashing or avoiding the crash. We just got unlucky. If I would have hit the brakes, I would have slid right into it, so it wasn't much I could do.
The pace car's in.
Not trying to jump it, I'm just not sure.
Green, green, green.
Alright, now we're good.
You dig it, man. You're in top 10. You got one outside.
We are in 10th.
You're clear
We're
high.
going to run the
clear
bottom, try and be smooth. Zachary's kind of struggling. Everyone gets their black flag clear. Connor on the outside, he was way up by the wall. I'm not sure which line I want to be in. We got Brandon right in front of us as well at the top. I think I want to go to the bottom, try and follow Zachary. We'll try it. Oh, it's just that big bump
Got
just
one
kills us.
outside.
You can see Zachary
All
hitting
clear,
it and just
all clear.
getting way sideways too. But we gained so much time on the entry at 3 and 4. Zachary cleared both of them. They're almost 3 wide. They're very close to being 3 wide.
All right, man.
And we get a
is out.
caution in the
Caution is
back,
out.
I think.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Didn't see anything up there. That was a good race in front of us. Does Zachary have to let them go? I think so. That's unfortunate. Brett was in that. The reverting back because the caution laps don't count is pretty frustrating sometimes because you give up things you passed. But we're in 10th. We might be able to get around Connor and Zachary, or Connor and Brandon.
Pit road is now open.
We'll see. Zachary running Kevin Harvick. Paint scheme here. Jimmy Johns. Raymond must have wrecked as well. Unfortunate.
All right, man. We're going green next time. Bye. Pit road is closed.
Quickly to green. We only have 17 minutes left, but we also only have 13 laps to go. We are halfway. I think we're quicker than everyone behind us, thankfully. We might be able to make a couple passes and move up to the front. Landon is up to the lead. Tracy right behind him, and then Nick. So Nick has fallen out of the first 2 spots. Let's try and
Get ready.
stay caught up so we don't have a big checkup. Having to catch up to the field. Pace car is off. They're going.
Pace car's in. Green, green, green.
We get a decent start. I'm going to the bottom. We pass him, but he's going to have the big run. I didn't want to slide up. Oh, he's just going to back off and let us have it. That's very nice of him. He did not need to do that, but thank you. Alright. Let's see if we can catch back up to Brandon. I'm just going to run right through the slick. That seems to be quick. Quick-ish. The only thing I'm afraid of is that bump out of turn 4, but everywhere else I'm okay. I'm feeling. There's getting a little bit of bumps on the high side in turn 4, which kind of scare me.
We have 10 to go this time by.
Big slide up the track. That's not a good exit. Connor's going to get to our
Got one
outside.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
Oh.
Clear high.
We were barely 3 wide. Very scary moment there.
All clear,
Did not want to gun it up with them on my outside. Connor passes us back and
Go
Nick
line.
spins it.
Man, caution is out.
Oh no.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the
That was
forward car
unfortunate
by.
there.
Catch the
It took out a couple
86
people in front of us.
car.
I think Nick just lost it. He pitched it in on that slick. Very dangerous. We almost did that out of turn 4, hitting that bump on the bottom. Nick's going to go to the back now. I think he'll be okay. We got Chris right in front of us. We're going to be 6th, I think. Unless we have to let anybody by. Zachary's made it back up to 6th. He's quick.
Pit road is now open.
I think Connor was in that. Unfortunately, he's back. He might have just towed. No, he's on pit road. I'm not sure who was in front of me on the bottom. He slammed into the back of Nick, I think. But Nick's going to be in last. It might have been Brandon. Brandon was in that. Chase is out.
Pit road is closed. Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
Crazy development. We got Christopher starting behind us. We might work our way back up to the top 5 where we were at the start before we had the incident. This has been a lot of fun. Even the cautions. It's been fun trying to keep the car underneath me.
Get ready.
All right. How are we going to do on the start here? A lot of people had migrated to the bottom in 3 and 4 that last time as well. That last run. They were trying to get beneath the slick.
The pace car is in.
All right, that wasn't a
Green
great
flag,
start
green
for me.
flag.
But we pull away from the people behind us a little bit. I'm just going to run middle of the track here. And have no turn. Don't hit the wall. Nearly got the wall. Okay, we're struggling now. Let's get it together. Nick is working the top side. We need to be doing better than what we're doing. That felt okay. We got a little gap behind us now. Connor's out. Probably too much damage. Watch that bump. With nobody on our outside, it's not as scary. Really jostling for position at the lead. They're 3 wide for the lead, I think. That's crazy. Alright, that line I'm liking in 3 and 4. That's okay. Feeling kind of good about that. Only 5 laps to go. Can we beat Nick? That's the goal now. That is the goal now. Nick is having a massive slider line in 3 and 4.
Good job, the next car is the leader.
Oh, Landon, was that him from the lead? He spun? That was the slow car down low. No caution. He was beneath the racing surface. Oh, and Zachary just looped it right in front of us. Woo!
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Man, people are pitching it in and just losing it in the slick. This is insane. We're back up to 4th.
My bad, Landon. I didn't know you were right there.
Well, there was some contact, I guess. And I thought we were going to just plow straight into Zachary as he was spinning, but thankfully we just were able to sneak on his outside. I'm just letting it off and letting it kind of coast through the center, not too much throttle into it, just make sure I can get it straight off the corner. It is very tough. Probably should catch up, I guess. I'm bad about that.
Pit road is now open.
Man, Zachary had worked his way all the way up too, and he was passing Chris. Haven't even got a contact yet. We'll see if we can hold him off. I don't know if we're going to be able to. We were pulling away a little bit, but
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Pit road is closed.
it might be tough now that we're stacked back up. Only going to have like 3 laps to go once we go green. He'll probably get around us now that we have to do a restart, but we'll see. We're back where we qualified, quote unquote, where we started with the heat race. There's the contact. Little bump. Now we got to make sure we don't just loop it on entry of any of the corners either. Okay, alright.
Alright, man. The pace car is
We
in.
went a little bit
Green,
before the
green,
pace car went in, but I think we're okay.
You're back and forth.
We're in 4th. We're going to get an okay exit, I think. Just don't put it in the wall. Nick behind us. I think he's on our inside. Alright, he had a bad exit.
2 to go this time.
2 laps to go. Oh, we're loose. We're loose. We're loose. He's going to get a good run down the straight. Oh, he's in the wall. He just lost it to Landon.
You just got the white flag.
Sorry to laugh,
One
but
more lap to go.
I'm the one supposed to be making the mistakes. He's pushing so hard to try and get around me. White flag in the air. Don't lose it. Look at Mitch going for the win. Just keep it straight. Tracy gets very sideways on the inside, but not going to be enough time. Ha, good win. That was fun.
There's the checkered flag. Great job, driver.
Oh, that was funny. Hey, I'm glad to beat Nick. We shouldn't have, but we didn't. We didn't make any mistakes. Well, we kind of did at the beginning, didn't we? We spun that guy, Zachary, and me and Wesley. But we didn't make him when it counted, I guess, at the end. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Chase, just bouncing it over the big bumps on the inside there. Oh, and then Connor just getting it way sideways. That might have been the first caution there. Yeah, I think it was. He just pitched it in too much. And see, I'm on the top. I have no clue we were 3 wide. He kind of pushed up, but I was coming down definitely. But I could have avoided that had I not, had I known we were 3 wide. And we somehow don't get hit by anybody, but Ryan over the wheel and way too much damage there for him. Big wreck, unfortunate. Big check up there. Mitch thought they were going. Oh, I think that's how everyone got black flags. He passed on the inside there. Oh, Wesley getting it loose. He's looping it on the inside after our wreck. And I think that was a caution. Oh, he's getting it loose into the wall. Oh, and he clips the 42. A 42 we were racing with after this. We just sneaked through that, so he somehow escaped with not much damage. Thankfully, we were on the inside, and I could see that just go low. I had to get way low to make sure I could avoid that. Really unlucky for 42 there. Wesley's in that as well. I think he just alt F4s after that. A lot of front end damage. Oh, and I think he saw that. And then I'm just trying to get around it. He was sliding up, and I think he reacted and went to the right and saw that, but... And Zachary was trying to dodge it as well. He makes contact. Not much he can do. They just kind of spin right in front of him. He's trying to get going, and I just get clipped. And thankfully, it just spins me around. And I'm safe to continue. Ryan, he's way busted. Those flips probably look good in VR. I think he runs VR. Brett, he's got a lot of damage as well. Does that bring out a caution? I think so, yeah, because 29's right there. Punch the wheels in, you just start flipping. And then Nick, yeah, he just gets on the apron and just loops it. And oh, hard contact for Chase there. And we just get so lucky where we are. And yeah, just right in front of Brandon. Brandon nowhere to go. That had to be so scary. Not that view. I want to see Brandon. What number is he? The 97. I want to see what his cockpit view looked like. He sees Nick, and then, yeah, just, I mean, nothing Brandon can do to react to that. Nick just pitched it in and got it 2 sideways through the slick. Loses the left rear fender, but still fast. Joseph's getting it loose down there on the bumps. He gets the wall. I think that's one of the cautions as well. If anybody's behind him, maybe not. Oh, Tracy comes up and just taps Landon, taps him again, and that sends him around. Really unfortunate for him there. And then Zachary does the exact same thing Nick does, and we just barely manage to squeak by. He just loops it. No harm to anyone. Just causes a caution. Then the 42 is getting it sideways, and I think Zachary just couldn't see him. Goes up and gets him. Yeah, and then there's Nick really trying to work it. Look, he's diving it in, trying to get on our inside. Nick talked about how everyone wrecked, and I said smart because I wrecked early and had time to make it all up. But Nick into the wall, he's really trying to hang on to it. That gets Landon back by him. And that is the white flag, and then there's me celebrating my win against Nick. Oh, that was a fun one. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Very happy we can make it back up to 4th. Really, really eventful race. Did not think we were going to have anything there after our 3 wide incident that spun us, but thankfully we never really got that much damage from anything. A little bit of rear end damage. I think that's from when Zachary came across and tagged us. But geez, that was fun. We end up 4th right where we started. Mitch all the way from 11th gets the win. What a freaking great win for him. He's like a... I don't know. I think his I rating is really low for the dirt side. I could be wrong about that. I think it's like 900 or something. He and Tracy, great job. Chris did a great job as well. We beat him in the heat race, but he gets 3rd and we get 4th here, so that's good. And Nick goes back to 6th from the pole. But that was fun. That was really fun. Really enjoyed that.